Yo, jacking off the 106 and Park is crazy.
Yo, no, that was
that's yo, getting your rocks off the Roxy 106 and Park is crazy.
Rocks
yo.
off the Roxy.
I didn't say that.
Yo,
I'm jerking off the 106.
Nah, because you was like,
Terrence
Roxy
J is
did it
over
for
there.
me. Like, yo, nigga, clothes on, nigga. Like,
she was still gorgeous.
Yeah, true.
I feel like that would be in a Lil Dicky song.
I don't even want to talk about Lil Dicky.
Start the pod. Start the pod. You talking about Little Dickies?
All right, pause. All right, yo, microphone check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yo, it's your boy Ish, aka Ish to the world, aka Ain't Shit Ish, aka the Bad News Bear, aka your favorite troublemaker, aka Dr. Robinson, aka Tonto.
Damn, boy, you got DID?
Where did the troublemaker come from? Like, where did that come
troublemaker?
From? Yo, all right. Yo, it's your boy.
Not.
I mean,
you make mischievous trouble. Like you leave like a bag of dog shit on the neighbor's porch.
Set this shit on fire. Have them stop on this shit.
Anyway, yo, it's your boy AT. You know I'm the middleman. You know I do can, I don't care. I'm here and I'm there. I'm everywhere. Talk to me.
Hola, como está? Muy bien aquí, ladies and gentlemen. This is Diamond. I didn't miss you. We haven't been going that long. I'm not gonna lie. You probably missed us though. I'm not gonna say the rest of my names because they don't know them.
You're not gonna say hard body karate? You gotta say hard body karate, son.
That's okay. Come on, you about to got it.
AKA the vegan station that's sweeping the nation. AKA hard body karate. AKA your mother's favorite boyfriend. AKA your mother's promiscuous. You happy?
Satisfied.
That's crazy. Keep my mother out your fucking mouth.
Yo, you keep your mother out of my mouth.
Wait, what?
Catch me outside, bro.
All right, audience, if you're hearing some new voices or whatever, we got some guests, not just any guests, some guests of honor.
Yeah, that's family right there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, all the way. Gangsters, introduce yourselves.
All right, so I'm not gonna do no crazy intro because I've always been the one that's basic. It's Chino.
Chino's always been neutral though.
I'm the neutral person of the the podcast. Well, of our podcast back then. I was always the neutral person. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. Fuck your feelings.
2024.
Yeah,
I like that. Keep it simple.
2024 forever.
What I say? I said some shit at work.
You look the stallion.
To infinity and
No,
beyond.
don't do that. Don't do that.
Put that on him.
That's a wild intro to Infinity and Beyond. Yo, chill.
All right, it's luck. Formerly we know Diamond through. You're Diamond on here too, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Diamond everywhere.
What?
They call him Diamond at work.
No, because we had a podcast before.
No, they don't, nigga. Watch your mouth. Watch your fucking mouth. No, they don't. I'm sorry. I had to get violent with you. I'm sorry.
He had a pod before. He was Diamond, but remember he said the vegan sensation, so he kind of did like the same intro. As
That was the same intro he used to do for our pod.
Yeah,
He used to call himself the vegan sensation sweeping the nation.
Yeah.
Still fire.
And then he used to sing his name.
Oh, that was when I did like the whole Twitter
overlay
shit
and everything.
This nigga's like Mace when he came to G Unit. Yo, we don't talk about that enough.
Yeah, but his luck
50
bucks.
Cent bought him a big ass milkshake.
Yo,
in the window shopper video.
You gonna keep going over my intro?
Hour.
I'm sorry. My fault. You're
Right,
right.
that's what I thought.
Hey, I love you.
I love you too. It's all right.
Yeah.
All right. It's Luckbucks23. Find that on all my socials.
This nigga shout out his Twitter and not his name.
I'm not mad at that.
This is why I
said
stopped.
no because I said, "Yo, my name's Luck," and then I went on, and then
okay,
you
okay.
interrupted me.
You're right. I'm sorry.
All right then.
Luck is
You're
tough.
getting a little spicy with you, bro.
I mean, I have to let him live. He's married now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if
Well,
I
don't-
kill him, I gotta
bro,
deal with his wife, and I don't want
You
that.
think I'm winning those arguments at home?
Oh no, there's a one side.
I'm gonna win here though.
He has to win something. Yeah.
You know.
This kind of goes the same way because I'm technically halfway there, and I don't win my arguments at home. This past week, she was cleaning. She was like, "It's 7 p.m. Friday. I ain't got no nigga, and the nigga ain't got me." I looked at her like,
Here we go.
You gotta chop on her throat.
All right, question. Since y'all both in relationships, have you ever say we talking about arguments? Have you ever had an argument with your spouse or whatever, but you knew you was right,
and you still wrong.
knew in your soul you was right, but it's you was like, yo, okay, I'm gonna let you have it.
Listen, everybody will tell you. Anybody that's married will tell you, yo, bro. At the end of the day, you could be 100% right. It don't matter. Her eyes,
still wrong.
You still wrong.
Yeah.
Still wrong.
But she does apologize, and she will admit, okay, you know what, I was wrong. And that'll be 6 months later.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
Later.
There's definitely time
6
between
months.
where I'll go up to my wife and I'll be like, but look, this is what happened, and this is why I responded to the situation in the manner that I did. And she'd be like, okay, I understand.
And then she says, I'm sorry.
But at that moment, it's fuck you, fuck your life, everything.
Bing
Fuck
bang.
your life.
Yeah, like we don't matter.
Yeah, right?
Imagine like the love of your life is telling you like, yo, fuck you, nigga, you ain't shit.
Yo,
You just gotta take that shit. Like, yo,
Yeah,
like,
You just gotta
what
take
you
yo.
gonna do? You
Yo.
gonna hit her?
Nah, you got
bro.
I mean, you
But,
can.
like, you don't gotta hit it.
Hold on.
Oh no, I'm
We-
Jamaican.
hold on.
We definitely be on some like bumbleclot type shit and mush a chick in the head. Jokes, these are jokes. These are jokes. Disclaimer, these are jokes, yo.
These are jokes. I'm not.
We do not advocate
Yeah.
for domestic
No,
violence.
only mushing.
Listen.
A nice light mush. Yeah. Yo, you watch Power, right? Like how Ghost did Tasha.
Like, yo,
Two fingers. That's all you need.
yo,
Just-
son.
Because I know my girl's gonna listen to this. Like, listen, babe, I don't hit you. I don't hit you.
The way you sound, she hits you.
Yo, we're for real, right?
Yo, you need like a hotline to call. Nigga signaling.
Yo, there's a story like that too. Like one of my boys or whatever, like his baby mother, like dead ass, like was swinging on him with like a frying pan type shit. Like I told you that shit already.
What is the Tyler Perry movie?
I
Like,
don't know what it's like.
Fucking Medea come out.
like literally.
Who
Like,
hollering?
Nah, like one of my other boys was there and he peeped this shit, whatever. You tell me about this shit. Nigga say he went with him to the crib or whatever. Like they had, a little baby mother, baby father drama, like typical shit or whatever. Like he went there, he was chilling or whatever. Like I forgot what he said to her, but she just came in the room and said, "What?"
Oh no.
Wow.
Just gave him a little quick, pow pow.
That's wild.
Yeah, with the frying pan.
I feel like
That's
the
crazy.
frying pan,
Hold on,
like-
no. How can someone that you fucking love, that you gotta lay next to every night, you just hit her? Like, the fuck is wrong with you? Like, process that for one
Yeah.
time. That is someone you love, and you gonna fucking a frying pan? Bro, I'd try to deport you if I could.
I know somebody who did that before.
At that point, I'm gonna fucking go. You gonna learn today.
Yo.
Uppercut. Shit.
I'm calling the cops after that. I'm laying down on the grass and all that shit with the phone in my hand. Like, yeah, like, officers, like,
laying
she's right
into the
there.
grass is crazy,
Like, yo, I
playing
think I
possum.
have a concussion, yo. Like, hit him
Oh,
with
listen,
that.
I'll go outside and act my ass off. No, shit,
Yeah.
I'm losing blood.
You're not even bleeding, bro. You just like I think I'm losing blood.
Just covering the wound.
Yo. Nah, but like you were saying, like definitely not an advocate for like domestic violence. Definitely
Nah,
not.
never that.
Everybody keep their hands to them fucking selves, please.
Yeah, frying pans down. Nigga,
Yeah.
we don't
Frying
play.
pan, baseball bats, apples.
Yeah.
I-
Passive aggressiveness down. Like keep all
'Cause
that shit. Like
I'm not gonna lie to you. I watch too much wrestling. If you swing the frying pan, I think I could punch that shit and like neutralize it.
Oh, yeah.
oh, nah.
yeah.
Oh, you
got the inhumane reflexes.
Punch a frying pan.
Yeah.
Like yo,
She's
this
swinging
nigga-
hard enough.
I
right.
think
talking
he's
about?
Samoa Joe for real. Like,
Yeah.
Samoa
nigga
Joe
said
is
punch
crazy.
the frying pan. Like nigga.
My man about to do the whole one big show punch, like boom, when he was using that as a knockout.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
nah, son. Chill.
Yo,
But yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Love
This-
wins.
That's not. Is
No,
it winning?
that is not
No,
fucking
I mean,
winning.
not love, not that love.
Hold
I'm
on.
saying in general.
No, but you can't say that in the same breath. You can't. I mean, he was
Listen,
just
we've been
on-
trying to correct him for months. Okay,
Who, me?
he's like a puppy. He just wants to keep peeing on the fucking carpet. Like it's okay.
Be on the carpet. Like,
that's
why I
wild.
gotta be all that? Why I gotta be a puppy?
Go outside. Go
I'm a
outside
fucking
and
wolf,
urinate.
nigga. Why I gotta be all that?
That's even worse.
Yo, listen.
We're
I'll
not
take,
domesticating wolves.
listen, I'll take a puppy over a bitch.
Type shit.
All right.
I like how you did that because for
Yeah.
people who don't understand, bitch is a term for a female dog. Like for real, it's a lot of dumb people. Oh my god, what he said bitches? Oh my god.
Yeah,
Shouldn't
Nah,
be using
bitches
that
be
type of words.
bitches. It could be a man or a woman. Bitches be
yeah,
bitches.
Facts.
bitch ass niggas.
I know a few of them.
We know.
Yeah,
I
feel
know
like, yo,
too many of them.
Low key,
Yeah.
I feel like when I was on the Amtrak on my way down, I feel like I saw an op, and I was like, yo, should I hit this nigga now or later?
Oh no.
Why do you have ops in Connecticut?
Nah, I said our ops. The nigga that
Oh, what? You better drag him over here then, nigga.
yo,
What?
I
Hold that nigga hostage.
I felt like I
Nigga said
saw.
hold the
I
nigga
felt like
hostage.
I had to take like 3 looks at that nigga before I'd be like, yo, is that really this nigga? Comes to find out, it wasn't him.
I be seeing that a lot too. I'm like, yo, it's a lot of y'all niggas that
Look
like
alike.
y'all got the same setup, and I want to swing on
I
all
was
y'all.
like, yo, I
Yeah,
think
be
I
like
think I
that.
got the same father, bro.
Yeah.
Like I noticed one op at my job. Like yo, nigga, if I ever see this nigga outside of work, nigga, like fucking
Green light.
straight
I'm not even trying to be funny.
ladders, tables, and
Y'all are
chairs,
almost
all
like the
that
same
shit,
build.
Like, nigga,
You and him, he's just like smaller and like more bitch.
Oh, you know who he's talking about?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
That nigga built like a Keebler elf.
Oh my God.
He said you keep it like a what?
Like a Keebler elf.
Yo.
Some little frail ass puppy nigga. Like, he's, man.
Bro, nah.
But anyway, welcome to the Love Wins podcast. Like, thanks for being here. Like, this is the
welcome.
podcast
You're
we talk
welcome.
about love, politics, toxic shit, non-toxic shit.
All the BS.
Anything
Yeah.
that you love, talk about it.
Yeah.
Anything that we love, but
Yeah. So, real quick, you know us. Chino and Lucky are here because they know me.
Very well.
They are from our previous podcast and my life in general.
Yeah, we met in college.
it's crazy. Yo, it's crazy. When you said that, when we were talking about that, like, yo, when I was you that said, yo, like, I know you for like 7 years. I'm like, I had to count. I'm like, damn, it's really been 7 years. I know
it's almost,
both of
yeah.
y'all.
I thought it was.
That shit go
I
by.
thought it was 10, but my math is.
You probably like, cause you,
keep in mind,
2016.
I dropped out, so I didn't really. My math wasn't mathing.
you dropped out.
Yo, I hate this nigga. Nah, real quick, yo.
Nigga said,
No,
I hate this.
no,
Fuck
no,
that.
don't go there. Don't go there.
Nah,
Don't
we
go
have
there.
to.
Fuck,
Because you're my brother.
You know what?
And
Fair.
I love you.
Fair.
But
fair.
fuck
Fair.
you.
No. Go ahead. Let him know.
First of all,
And I'm gonna rectify you, but go ahead.
pause. There's somewhere. Pause. Well,
You might need to get rectified. Who knows?
I don't need a
Yo.
rectification. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
We have a math class. This is how we met in 2016. What is it? The spring semester.
Yeah.
So it's what, January to what, May?
Yeah.
Cool. Some of us didn't pass. We just happen to be the two that like were part of that group that didn't pass. We take the
Which
summer
is
course.
crazy, by the way.
The summer course is like 2 weeks, but you got to be there from what, 12 to 5 every day.
It's an immersion course,
Yeah.
so they'll take
Okay.
a course that expands over the spring semester and smush it down, and it's like you can't miss a single beat.
Exactly.
Like I stepped out for a smoke once, and it fucked up everything.
The professor was like, he's like fake
No.
speeding through it, but he knew what he was talking about. Like we understood it in 2 weeks more than we did for 3-4 months with the last professor. The thing is, when it came down to the final, first of all, we made friends in there. It was like 4 of us. It's me, Lucky, and 2 other people. The problem was, we cheated on the final. I ain't gonna lie to you. Nigga, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Fuck that.
I like how he decided to play Parks.
Yeah, right.
Wrote Joe Budden.
Outta
Oh
here.
my God, you cheated?
Yeah, nigga.
Blasphemous. That's
Yeah,
blasphemous.
It was a test. It wasn't a woman.
Oh.
Fair.
I mean,
The problem,
don't get caught. Well, it's so funny. I ain't say anything.
I know. You just came back from the bathroom. I know.
Yeah.
The problem is, I cheated correctly. Niggas like, yo, what's answer number 3, 4? Like, niggas did it right. And they got the correct answer. I'm telling him the answer. He's like, no, it's not. Like, nigga.
No. That's not what happened.
Nigga helping you cheat. He's like, nah, you're not cheating right.
So
I don't care if you study, you're not cheating
No,
right.
it's 16. Get the fuck out of here.
No,
What?
I never went. No. I never went against you. What happened was, I didn't know we had 2 different tests. He gave us different tests. So I'm asking you for this problem. You're showing me a different problem. And I've been telling
that's
you
what
this.
happened?
I've been telling you this for years.
It's like you got to.
Oh, you should've
That's why
cheated
I'm like.
better then.
That's why I'm like. This fucking guy.
Nah, because you could. My nigga, it was a group
Yo.
of 4 of us. You
Wild
talking to
plot
me?
twist.
Talk to them.
Nah,
like-
I don't think they passed either.
Yeah.
One of them did.
You failed all of them?
One of them did.
Nah.
Nigga, I passed.
So it was like you got exam A, he got exam B.
Pretty
Oh,
much.
You're
Yeah,
in
that's
question
exactly what that
question
is.
3 for him is like question 12, and 12
right,
is 3 for
right.
you.
That's smart. Like,
Oh, then why didn't you ask me for the different question then?
I showed you the problem.
That's on you.
That's what
nigga
it's
said
on
that's
you.
on you.
You know what's crazy
We
about
can't
it?
both cheat and you fail.
You know what's crazy?
That's crazy.
You know what's crazy about it? Like we never, like the time that I was there right before, we never tried to plan a class for us to be together in.
Mhm.
And I feel like
No.
I would have been able to join one of your classes because like even though I was a criminal justice major, like it could have been an elective for me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So just how we met was we were all part of a group called UMLA, called Urban Male Leadership Academy.
Yeah, shouts to Ashton.
That sounds
Yeah.
tough.
Yo, that's a fact. Shout out to Ashman.
Yeah. Ashton was dope.
Yeah.
He was the director of the program. But damn, bro, that shit was crazy.
Yo, Ashton got to come on the podcast one day and like freestyle for us.
Yo.
Nigga said
Freestyle.
He had a whole
Freestyle
album.
Saturday.
Oh, he did.
We had to
found
find
it.
his album.
I found it. I didn't find his album,
Yeah,
but I found the album
the cover art.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It was like some like real like 2005 type
And
shit.
he got tight because everyone knew about it, but no one looked for it. And I looked for it and I found it. He got tight because he was like, "How the fuck you find it? Nobody could have found it."
This shit.
Yeah, that's it.
Yo.
Wow. That shit like a Genius mixtape cover.
Nah.
Respectfully.
But
G Unit, look at this nigga. Look at this nigga. Fake Jay Holiday. Look at him.
Nigga got the Neo hat on.
And that's Ashton. Look. Look at this shirt. You can tell that's a Macy's special.
Baby King.
That was a grown man. Baby Keem. He was 28 when that album came out.
Yo. Ah man, son.
But the way we met through one of y'all mutual friends, which was Deshaun.
And we met him in the summer class.
Yeah,
Right?
met him
Go
in
figure.
immersion class.
Remember, I met y'all towards the end of the was it winter semester?
Yeah,
Yeah,
2017.
it was.
It was
the fall.
The fall semester. It was the fall
Yeah.
semester. So 2017. So yep, that's how we met, and then
Yeah,
Pretty
that
much it.
fall was
Everything-
last
we-
semester.
we-
everything just kicked off from there.
Yeah, we've
We've
been
been
friends ever
chilling.
since. You know what
I
I'm
want to ask how he was in
brothers.
college, but at the same time,
Who?
I don't want to.
Deshaun?
Me?
Yeah, Diamond.
Oh,
Diamond?
Diamond?
I like I
Diamond
said.
used-
Like he had the candy dispenser and all that shit. Like
Nah.
What?
You know
What is
you know
he,
what-
5?
Who do you think I am?
what was crazy was we would come to class and we all fucked with Diamond because he was like, fuck it, he's cool.
yeah.
But Diamond was quiet. He wouldn't really fuck around like us. Like there was some of us that would really fuck around. And at the end of the term, by the way, we could have just you ever thought about it? We could have just lied to this fucking bitch. Our professor goes, if you tell me that you're gonna change your major and you're not gonna pursue this,
Yeah.
I'll pass you.
Mm.
And we're fucking dumbasses. We go, no, we'll take the fucking course, the fucking summer. We could have just lied to her, bro.
In fairness, though, I learned in the summer course. The professor dressed like Miami Vice, but he was fucking
oh
good.
yeah, and he was
He dressed like he had a brick in that briefcase.
yeah. No, he was very no nonsense, bro.
Yeah.
Very no
Nigga had
nonsense.
Scarface teacher. class.
Nah, he was like chill, but he was like, hey, you guys took too long on your break, so like, just like tighten up.
Yeah.
Like he was like,
you hear that, you be like, fuck.
like he was mad.
substitute
Like I feel
teacher.
like, well, he was mad cool, but at the same time, like, yo, bro, like, come on, like, I'm trying to teach out here, like, I'm trying to get. I'm like, I don't want to be here. You don't want to be here, but we gotta be
That's
here.
the energy he brought.
The wild part is, we had a young lady from the spring course.
Yeah.
She was pregnant,
Oh yeah.
but she wasn't like pregnant like she was about to give birth.
Yeah.
She might have been like 4 or 5 months. The summer course is literally like maybe 2 weeks after that, maybe 3 weeks. She ain't had no baby bump or nothing. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
What the fuck?
I'm like, yo, first of all, she's fine.
Even when she was pregnant.
Oh no, I'm not looking at you like that. You're holding life. I'm not looking at you like that.
He said,
Yo.
hold it.
All right, just
Yeah.
checking because some niggas be sick like that.
They do be people. Like
Yo, some niggas
Knocking
be
down
sick
pregnant chicks is crazy.
Well, I mean, you can't get her pregnant anymore. She's already pregnant.
Yo,
That's not what
type
that
shit.
means.
That's definitely
Have some
not what that
morals.
means.
Have some
You
cool.
can still bust it in if it's pregnant.
Have some cool.
Nah,
Nigga.
I remember a chick, she was like 7 to 8 months pregnant type shit. She wanted me to kill. I was like, hell no.
You
I was
the
like,
yo,
hell no. She was on some trying to get back at her baby dad like type shit, mad at nigga. Like,
Nigga,
I'm
she gonna
like,
be
just
like,
Think about that for a second though. You a missionary?
no.
You a missionary and you feel her fucking baby kick?
Oh, like
Baby
knocked
start
up?
kicking on, nah, nigga. Like,
Next thing,
nigga stick out the head like thumbs up. Like you see a print of his fucking belly with the thumbs up type shit.
next
sure
time she
the
gonna be
baby's
like, yo, she gonna hit you
You
with
right in there, little man? Like,
she gonna hit you with the you the daddy now.
oh nah, that's
Just points at you with a
We
crazy.
going
thumbs
to
up.
Maury. We going right to Maury.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Nah.
You know they showing invited me
forgot
to one of them
about Maury.
shits.
Maury?
It's not that far. You literally just take
Yeah, it's in
the
Connecticut, right?
not yeah, it's like a quick like when I was in college, you literally take I forgot where I think it picks you up on 34th Street.
Yeah.
You take the little bus and drops you off and then the little bus brings you back.
You said the little bus, little cheese bus.
Yeah, niggas on the cheese bus to go watch Maury.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Like some little bus, bro.
Yo.
But yeah, how was I in college? Since you want to
You
know.
tell me, like,
I was the
Nah,
same
he
way
was,
I
he
am
was
now.
quiet.
Bro, I feel like
He
by the
was
time I finished college, bro, I was like, when the fuck are you gonna get out of BMTC?
Oh, mind your business, nigga.
Bro,
We all have different journeys, man.
I feel like me and you started around the same time. I feel like by the time I met you, me and you
older
were in
than
the
you.
same semester.
I'm older than you. No,
It don't matter.
we didn't start at the same time.
When did you start?
Don't worry about that.
All right. Then.
Nigga said, don't worry about that.
Yeah.
You was just there for the honeys?
No, nigga, he just said I was quiet.
Nah, quiet killer.
Quiet. Yeah, that exists. A
Quiet
silent
killer.
killer.
The wild part
Sniper.
is
What?
I was quiet, so like girls like yo,
Like, why you so quiet? You should smile. Like,
yeah.
Wait, you one of those?
It wasn't you should smile. It's like yo, come talk to us. It's like
Yeah.
yo, I'm straight. Man.
Yo,
I'm
Yo,
good.
yo,
I'm good.
I'm
yo,
chilling.
Ish,
chill.
Yeah.
not for there was this yo, Diamond's out of pocket.
Oh,
You gonna
man.
bring up me cheating? Bet.
What?
Cheating
There
in
was a-
wait,
there was a
whoa,
short-
cheating in what kind of sense? Like in a
No,
math test?
no, on the test. The test.
I was about to say, hold up.
The test. Nah, listen. There was this shorty, yo, bro. She was bad in this class, bro. And one day she decides I think she was wearing like flats or like
Yeah.
Toms, and she takes her shoes out of her. Yo,
Come
she
again?
takes
I beg
her
your pardon?
shoes out, and no, she had small feet.
Yeah.
And she was just chilling. And I'm sitting next to Diamond, and we're there, and Diamond hits me, and he goes, "Yo, look," and I'm like, "What am I looking at?" And he goes, "Look at her feet, bro." And I'm trying to piece it together. I'm like,
Yeah.
he goes, "Yo, I'd put that shit in my mouth." I'm like,
Hey,
Oh.
I'm like,
Yo, we talked a couple of days ago. You told me you didn't have a foot fetish, nigga. You told me you did it. This
So that's the weird part. He doesn't.
Yeah.
But for some reason,
had
for
nice
this
ass feet.
one, yo, I put it in my mouth.
hey,
Oh,
yo,
yo.
pause, not yo.
I didn't
Boss.
say that.
That's
crazy.
That man witnessed
freaky
euphoria at
little
one
kinky
point. He was
boots
just
over-
like,
kinky boots over there, son.
I hate everyone here.
Damn, son.
Don't let your don't
Don't put me out,
know
bro.
you
I'll
like
put you
feet.
right back out, bro.
Nah, like it,
My
we all-
story was like
Nah, we-
wholesome.
we
He
all got
cheated
our
on a
kinks.
math
We all
test.
got our kinks. I ain't just-
This nigga talking about yo, he like
Yeah.
feet.
You wanted to suck toes in math class? Like,
I hate all y'all niggas.
yo,
10 toes
I'm
deep.
weak, son.
No, I'm not.
you know what? That actually kind of brings up a nice little question. So,
Oh no.
for all the men currently sitting in this room, do you feel like a fetish actually makes a relationship more interesting?
It depends on the fetish. 'Cause
It
I'm
really
not gonna
do.
shit on your chest.
What if it was like 8 years into marriage?
Nah.
And you want me to shit on you?
And you just finding new kinks out of nowhere?
Yeah.
Now,
Sometimes
what you
gotta spice
doing?
shit up.
Nah, I'm gonna start questioning what you doing in your spare time.
Yeah, like when I leave the house, what you do?
For real. Like, what you really do at this working from home?
Mm.
Like,
Search history probably crazy.
yo.
Nah, I feel like it all depends. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna be like, yo, shit on you. Like, I don't know. He'll be like, yo, shit on my chest. Like, nah. But I feel like if you got a fetish, like,
Yeah.
I feel like that should be talked about in the beginning of the relationship. Don't come out like years later. Like,
Yeah, like,
Nah,
like
nah,
what's
nah,
the
nah,
fetish?
letting
Like, do you
loose,
like
like-
nut
Nah, nah,
videos, or you
nah,
want
you
some
could
like
be-
you like getting spanked? Like, what's the fetish? Like, it
Yeah,
depends on the fetish.
like I said, there's parameters to it.
Yeah,
Because there's a difference between being like, yo, I want to like dress up and role play because that's
Yeah.
considered a fetish, versus her being like, yo, I want to buy a strap and fuck you.
Oh nah.
There's
could
like I
never
said,
happen.
there's very
never
big
happen.
parameters to this fetish.
There's
So it all
levels, like,
depends.
there's definitely levels.
You buy a strap, I'm buying a U-Haul. I'm going.
That man's gonna grab his shit and leave.
Yo,
Like,
I know a girl that told me some shit like that. I don't know if she was joking or not, but she said she hit a nigga with the strap or whatever, like, cause he owed
No,
her
she
money.
meant it. She meant it.
Nah, but you
Nah,
told
she
that
meant
story,
it.
and she said, yo, he owed me money, so I hit him with the strap. I thought she meant she like pistol whipped him or something.
Nah.
She's
sister
like,
whipping
oh,
a
okay,
grown
she's
man with a
tough.
strap
Wow.
is crazy.
Yo,
Yo, no, no, no.
Imagine like, shit just as
nah,
hard
I'm not
as a
even gonna
gun
bring that
problem,
story
pause.
up.
Yo, that's
Wait,
crazy.
What?
Huh?
What you said, Chuck? Hey, Chuck.
What you said, Chuck?
Nah, he ain't saying
Chuck.
nothing. I ain't saying
Chuck.
moving on. Like,
Chuck, what you say, Chuck?
nah, pause. I said that shit probably just as hard as a fucking gun type shit.
Nah, you get it, yo. If somebody hit you with a strap on, bro, that shit. Wow.
Oh no, that's
No,
death.
I'm fighting for my life at that point.
Like, I actually have to fight for my life.
Not gonna
Yeah,
beat
there's
my
no
cheeks
coming
in,
back from that.
you know?
Like, nah, son.
Yo, I just got questions on like, yo, so like, how did that, like, did you like slap him or like, did you fuck him with the strap on? Like, what was it?
Why you want to
No,
know
nah, I
that?
ain't asking all that. I was just like, yo, get out. I was like, yo,
Nah.
get out of here. Like,
I
after
don't
she
need
said that,
Abort
answers.
mission.
I don't need.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ask questions. I don't need the answers.
That sounds like
to.
the shorty that pops playing beef like Skittles.
Oh yeah, she could definitely put a toe in my mouth.
Oh, he's wild.
like one at least.
I beg your pardon.
I beg your
Nah,
pardon.
he was showing me.
I mean, you know, like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bro.
And these are old too.
All right. So what's a kink that she would have that would be like a green flag for you? Like, all right, I ain't mad at that. Like, let's go for it.
I feel like dressing up. I feel like when you dress up, it's kind of like different. Like you
You
it's
probably
like-
role play as like
Bro,
Sora
yeah.
from Kingdom Hearts type shit.
It'll be hard.
Like,
'cause
yo,
I
dress
can't-
up as Vegeta and Chi Chi.
Yo, nah.
That sounds tough. I
Bro,
fuck with that
That's
idea
her
a
just
little
yelling
bit.
at you half the time.
That what?
That's her just yelling at you half the time. She's Chi-Chi. Gohan needs a father. God damn it.
Nah, I'll just role play as like the father for my wife and kids.
You just role playing as Damon Wayans.
Like a darker Damon Wayans' jokes.
What about you, bro?
I don't know, bro. Because that's the one I came to that I was like role plays fair, but
Yeah,
I know a lot of fucking weird ass kinks. So I know,
But role play is like out of here too, because like she wants you to be someone that you're not.
Yeah.
nah,
Like, yo,
it's
be
fine.
LeBron. Like, no,
Hey,
I can't.
Wait, so getting
I
like
can't.
beaten, like punched off the table?
Yo.
Say if she want to choke you, slap you type shit.
Yeah, you're
I-
not
I'm-
slapping me,
I'm-
but you could choke me.
Yeah, I'm not
you
with
ain't
a-
about to slap
yeah.
me.
Like,
No, I've definitely fucked a girl that was like, "Yo, choke me." And
No,
I
she choked you.
Oh, she choked
Type
me.
shit, yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, I've said on the
yeah.
pod before, I got choked. or whatever.
listen, I've been slapped and choking. This is way before I met my girl. Like, this is way.
No.
way back
You've been
then.
slapped and choked, and it wasn't sexually.
Aggressively, passive
He's
aggressive.
got beat up.
Yo, son, nah.
That's different. And no, I did not.
He's lost a fight. That's
Nah,
it.
nah.
I'm
That's
about to
crazy.
say that's kind
Losing a fight in that type of way
This is like
crazy.
2014. I met her. It was a Puerto Rican shorty. I'm like,
Of course.
Oh boy, we go.
Oh God.
It's like 2014. I'm clapping her cheeks. Like, she smacked me, and I'm like, yo, it caught me off guard because I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Like, wait a minute. But she liking the shit. She like choke me, I choke her, and then she go like, then she slaps me again. I'm like, yo, what? Like, yo, hold up, nah. We not about to do this shit. Like, no.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh no. Speaking on getting beat by your fucking spouse.
Oh, wow.
So
I don't get beat by my.
hold
spouse.
on. No. Oh, okay. Fair. Fine. Fuck you. But you fucked me up with that. But on the prior weekend, I had invited Diamond, Ish, and Ant to the family block party that we do.
Facts.
Yeah,
Every
shout out to
fucking
that. That was
year.
definitely a blast. Thanks for inviting us.
Yeah.
No, definitely. And
Shout outs to that, but no shout outs to the police. Fuck y'all.
No,
Yeah, that was
no.
trash,
So
like-
let me go
Shout out to the beautiful
so,
ladies there, respectfully.
So we found out what happened.
Mm.
Down the block, they got tight because our music was louder. So they called the cops on us. Now, when the cops pulled up, I don't know if y'all remember. Remember when we were in the kitchen and I was like, oh, there was a fight outside?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the two neighbors got into some argument because they were playing basketball. The ball like hit one of the older guys, and he started cursing at the kids, and it was like a fight ensued.
What is
And
it,
then-
Fresh Prince.
Literally,
Yeah.
Fresh Prince.
And then so the same guy that called the cops ended up getting locked up that night.
Oh,
Well,
good.
after y'all
Fucking
left.
idiots. Like, how you do some shit like that?
And then and then the was it the a spouse like a couple, they got into an argument and he started like hitting on like beating her, and they had to break it up,
Yeah.
and she went like she was drunk though. I mean it doesn't validate it. Or
Yeah,
constitute.
of course not.
It's just what I'm about to say is that she went home and she went to sleep, woke up like 2 hours later. You guys were all gone by then, and she comes out the house and like mind you, we're a little further down the block, and all you hear is, "You see what you did to my fucking face? You see what you did?" And then the cops had to come back, and bro, it was a fucking mess.
God damn.
Yeah,
That all happened after we left. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
It was
Damn,
already hectic when we was
bro,
there.
I told
Yeah.
I told you guys, we don't stop till the cops come, and someone always gets locked up.
What time?
Yo.
Y'all left? What time y'all left?
That should be a shirt.
We left at like maybe like
Two-ish,
close to
kinda?
1, 2.
Yeah,
No.
roughly
Yeah,
around
yeah,
one-ish.
yeah,
Yeah.
So right
Close
around
to
the time,
one.
right around the time I got home, because I left I popped up for like a little bit and then I left home.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and then we ended up going back to the crib, and we hung out till like 5:30, and then we went to bed.
Yeah, that's a good way to end it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
5:30 in the morning,
Bro.
fucking sunrise.
To this day, nah. That's the thing about your party. Every time you throw a party, bro.
Yeah,
That should be-
us Caribbean people fucking party hard.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not
that's a fact.
it's
Don't
not
go
even
to
that,
sleep
though,
till like
like-
5 in the morning.
Time out. us Caribbean people?
Guyana is part of the fucking Caribbean.
Ah.
CARICOM is held. CARICOM is held
Yo.
in Georgetown, Guyana.
I don't know what the fuck
Try
that is.
fucking again.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
I'm not from there. I don't know.
Right, you don't know what it is?
Yeah.
Keep your mouth fucking shut.
First of all, South America is technically not part of the
It
Caribbean.
doesn't fucking matter. Egypt.
And on top
no,
of
no,
that-
no, no, no. Stop. Egypt is part of fucking Africa, but you look at it as a Middle Eastern country. You know why? Because of the fucking
religion.
culture.
Because of religion.
No, because of the fucking culture.
Religion, culture, it's
It
mishmash, yeah.
Correct. Same thing
mashed
with Guyana.
potatoes.
Same thing with Guyana.
No.
How?
First of all, it's not the Caribbean, it's the Caribbean, okay? If it's good enough for Jack Sparrow, it's good enough for you.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Yo, son,
Okay.
I'm weak.
All the Caribbeans.
I
are
wish
pa-
Kev was here.
All the Caribbean.
Yo, shouts to Kev. He's not here again. I wish he was here to put you in your fucking.
He won't. He won't.
Guyana's not
Because-
part of this shit.
Yes, it is.
And there's
because
only one Georgetown that we
no,
fucking
No, no, no,
that
no.
we
no.
acknowledge. And Patrick Ewing played for them
Only
niggas,
one
okay?
George
No, no, no,
Patrick
no.
Ewing and Allen Iverson played
All
for them
the
niggas. Fuck
Caribbean
that.
countries are part of something called CARICOM. And the headquarters for CARICOM is in Guyana. So that makes it part of the Caribbean.
You talking about the phone service?
No.
I hate
Wait,
Comic-Con.
nah, that's what it sounded like.
Like Comic-Con type
That's not like a
shit,
We got
phone
what?
service.
Digicel
That's
contract
literally what
shit.
it
Yo.
sounds like.
That sound like a phone service. Yo, like when we was in the I was like, claro.
It pissed me off. I'm like, who the hell is Claro? Yo, give me back LTE, bro.
Oh,
What's
boy.
wrong with y'all?
Yo, I saw that shit on my phone service. I'm like, yo, who the fuck is claro, nigga? Like, PR got two type of phone carriers, claro and the other one. I'm like,
Type
yo,
shit.
Yeah, in Guyana, they got Digicel.
bro.
All right, so since this is the Love Wins podcast and like what we always like to talk about is love, all right, so both you guys are in love, right? Correct?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
felt
so
that.
I'm happy.
all right, you're
For
you're
now.
engaged,
For
right?
now. For
I'm
now,
engaged,
he's
yeah.
You're engaged, you're married.
Right.
All right, so since being on this journey of that we call love or whatever, like what's something you guys would say like individually that has changed about you that you like for the best and something about you that changed that you kind of like not like too much?
You got to understand, like, the way with my wife was
Yeah.
born and raised in Guyana.
Yeah.
So she has, like, a lot of, like, that back home mentality as well. So the way she comes across,
Mm-hmm.
always aggressive. But at the end of the day, you got to keep in mind, that's your wife. She, and it was funny because I had a conversation with my
Guyanese
wife.
women are aggressive. You're not
Yeah.
lying.
And I love my wife to death. And I had to sit down with her. And I was like, you got to understand, like, I love you to death. And I know you have the best intentions for me, no matter what. But you got to, like, watch how you, like, deliver it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you can't just pop off
Yeah.
every time, you know?
'Cause you're still a man at the end of the day, and you take that a certain like type of way.
Yeah, 'cause
Same
it's
thing
like-
like as far as with Guyanese, Haitian, Jamaican women, when you like address things like that, some of them they'll hit you with like, "Oh, that's just the way I talk."
Yeah, right. And then you try to, like, correct it, but you can't because that's just the way they are.
Yeah.
So it's like it brings a whole new level of understanding to the point where it's like that shit's gonna piss you off.
yeah.
So
Can't
I mean,
take
the
it
only
too
thing I
serious
do
in a
now
sense.
is like I'll be straight up like she'll pop and I'll be like, all right, but that wasn't necessary. You didn't have to say it like that.
Yeah.
But then I'll do whatever she had asked.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like just having more of an understanding.
Mm.
I kind of agree with him because my girl, she was born out here, so she's fully black. So like,
Yeah.
you know, the way we communicate with each other is different because there be times I take stuff out of context and I'm like, yo, and then I get mad about it and then I'm bringing it back up to her and then she brings it back, you taking it out of context and it's like, you know,
Oh, that's a big one. You never.
Pause.
Never, when you have a fucking conversation, you never let it derail. Because the second it does, you
Yeah.
stop. You stop. Because if you let that train go, that shit's gonna kill you and everybody in it.
and that's the thing about like when we have our arguments, it's like I said, there be times I'm like, since I'm so mad and sometimes I like block myself out, I'm not listening to what she's saying. And then I take it
That's
out of
a
context.
big- that's
I
a
take it out
big-
of context. So now it's like, you know, but then after shit said is done, we sit down and we really look at each other and be like, okay, let's go back to the argument. Let's go back to what was taken out of context. Let's break it down for I could understand
Yeah.
it. And let me tell you what I understood from that. And let me tell you what I said. So like, let me tell you how I interpreted. Like, you know what I mean? For we
Right.
can-
Post game for
You
argument.
always, yeah. What I've noticed and I think it's just female in general.
Yeah.
They'll never look at your perspective or like how you would take it. They just deliver it, and it's like the fucking meme from Family Guy with the Asian woman driving. She's like, I turned out. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, everybody else.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
But I feel like it's different because the way my fiance does it, like she really does try to sit down and look at my perspective of things. Like she.
Oh
really,
yeah, afterwards.
That afterwards,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
Afterwards.
talking about in the moment.
In the moment,
Yeah.
yeah. In the moment, like, like I said, we be arguing, but then like after we really sit down, like after shit's said and done, let's say we'll be mad at each other for like an hour.
Yeah.
Then after that hour passes, like, all right, but you know what? I always go and apologize because I'm like, if I'm in the wrong, I'm in the wrong. I apologize. I'm sorry for saying this out of concept. Let's sit down and let's go revisit what we were arguing about and let's break it down word for word. For you can understand what I said, for I can understand what you said, and then we give each other a hug and kiss, and it's like, all right, but shit said and done. But
Yeah.
like I said, for me personally, to go back to your question, like the shit that I've seen, like that's changed in me is like, I guess it's like I'm having a better understanding because back then in my past relationships, I did not care. I don't want to hear your point of view of stuff. If we're arguing, we're arguing. At the end of the day, until I feel like I'm right. But now that I've been with her for a good minute and I'm in that level of getting engaged, it's like, are we gonna argue? Yes, we're always gonna argue. There's always gonna be arguments. But now it's like I've really got to sit down and be like, listen, in order for us to be happy, in order to move away from this argument, I have to really look at myself and be like, you know what? Let me not block myself out like I did back then, and let me sit down and listen to her point of view. Let me listen to your point of view, so I could be like, all right, now you listen to my point of view. Let's come to now that I said what I gotta say, and you said what you gotta say, let's find a mutual ground where we could be like, that's it. We come, we talk about it, and close it. Don't bring this argument back up ever again.
As long as you keep that up, your marriage is gonna be just fine.
And I feel like that's something that
like communication.
Yeah,
I feel like that's something that everybody in every speech, because I used to work at a catering spot, and every speech I ever heard in a marriage speech, like the parents, the older people would always say, communication is the number one thing.
I did hear that as well.
Because here's the crazy part about it, and I always said this to my wife. It don't matter how mad you are at me. We could go to bed mad at each other. Let's give each other one kiss before we go to bed. Because God forbid you don't wake up the next day or I don't wake up the next day.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I hear that.
Go to sleep.
I hear that.
I'm gonna start doing that. That's crazy. I never put that in my mind.
Because being honest, bro,
that's crazy.
But it don't
gonna be like the
she's
most
too mad at
aggressive
you.
kiss,
Like you
though.
try to go for a kiss. Like, hey, get away from me. Like,
it don't matter how
Nah,
mad.
wait till she sleep. Yo, I love you, stupid.
Yo, it don't matter. Yo, that's
that energy right there.
It don't matter how mad it is. At the end of the day, so it don't matter how mad we are at each other. Even if you want to go sleep even if you want me to put me to go sleep in the living room, whatever, we give each other a kiss goodnight because at the end of the day, you don't know if I'm gonna wake up tomorrow or if you're gonna wake up tomorrow.
Yeah.
And
if God wants to take one of our lives today, God forbid he don't, knock on wood, it could happen.
Mm-hmm.
And piece of advice for Chino that's going to get married and anyone that's in this phase of going to get married, the stupidest advice I've ever heard is don't ever let your spouse go to sleep angry. And it's the stupidest thing because you have to understand you're a different person. You grew up in a certain way. Your spouse grew up in a separate way. You guys are not always gonna fucking agree. And sometimes you need a day. Sometimes you need a day to just be like, leave me the fuck alone. Let me just process. And you take that time and you process. But it's about coming back. But take that time. If you need a day, take a fucking day. Me and my wife, we would argue. Sometimes it would go so bad that it would be a week where we would just still take care of each other, but we would barely even talk. And then it would be to a point where we would both be like, all right, let's get this fucking over with. Let's argue again, or let's try to hash this out now. But now we've gotten a lot better where it's like our fights barely even last a whole day. Because I'll just come up to her and I'll just be like, all right, look, this is what happened. I know because I'm gonna tell you now. You could women don't know this, right? But they throw jabs, and we as men,
they have full awareness.
Yeah, they be,
bro, they know that
sucker
shit.
punch, jab, elbow,
right? And
that's how your daddy
the
was
thing
in your
is,
life.
For as men, we take it. And we don't say nothing. And we take it and we take it and we take it. And then there's a point where I'm like, Leo, leave me the fuck alone, bro. What the fuck are you doing?
It's that outburst. That's
and then that because you took it to a 10. she now shuts down. And now you're in the wrong. No matter what,
Yeah.
you're in the wrong.
Yeah, but you can't throw jabs.
Right.
Which equal
Yeah.
10, and I
Right.
just start on 10.
Right,
It's like,
right.
yo, we're
Yeah.
all wrong in the
Like
situation.
you did something, I reacted
Everybody
a certain
wrong.
way, and now you making it look like I'm in the wrong.
Right.
Yeah, like I'm crazy. Or
But-
some
Yeah.
shit. Like,
But
no,
they don't notice that. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Women don't notice that.
They notice
I-
that.
And
You
then
think
and then
sometimes-
and then
You,
you
think
gotta
they
be the
weaponize the emotions. Of it
yeah.
just a
But
tad
then
bit?
Oh, we
yeah.
we podding?
Just a
We
tad
podding?
bit. But I ain't gonna
Oh,
say all of them as a whole. Just some
pod.
of them. You don't say like some of them
Pod.
like they weaponize their
Damn,
emotions a
bro.
little bit because it's
You
like
beat this man
they
just like
know
you
they
Donkey Kong.
they low key probably not that upset at the situation, but they know that you love them, care about them, so they're gonna be on some like, you know what? I'm not really mad at it, like that type mad at it, but it's like I'm gonna like drag it though. I'm gonna
yeah.
drag it just because like
Yeah.
The
nah, that's some weaponization.
the
type
biggest
shit.
issue is, and I'm pretty sure anybody out there could easily agree with this, right? The problem is though, is there are times when, depending on where you are in a relationship, we have it in our heads, men and women both. At times, you could make the claim that it's more so women to an extent.
Yeah.
We have it in our heads that there are certain things that we can get away with before we actually cross a certain line.
Yeah, niggas do this shit too. I ain't gonna act like it's just
Yeah,
like
no,
a
that's
girl
what
thing,
I'm
but
saying.
it's
Like, and don't get me wrong, we go into this with a certain level of awareness of what it is
Yeah.
we're saying and what it is we're about to do and what kind of effect it's going to have after it's been delivered.
Yeah.
The issue is though is when it finally happens and the deed is done, and you know they get the reaction that they wasn't expecting. Now suddenly you're enemy number one. One
Yeah.
side's
Oh,
enemy
yeah.
number one, and the other one's the victim. And at times the roles could just immediately be reversed unexpectedly, like unknowingly. And that's the reason why, in most cases, just like with the situation with both of y'all relationships, y'all really had to learn to sit down and really try to
Yeah.
understand what's happening between the both of y'all before y'all wind up crossing a line that cannot be crossed
That's
back.
also
You
a
know,
lot of
understand that-
emotional intelligence too. Like
Yeah,
absolutely.
Some people lack
Cause-
that though.
But here's the thing though, like Chino,
Yeah.
I didn't grow up with my father,
Yeah.
unlike Diamond. So I didn't have that.
I didn't grow up with my dad either.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like,
Oh.
My
unlike
dad,
Di-
he kind of played
I said
hopscotch,
unlike
like, in and
Diamond,
out.
because Diamond.
Yeah,
grew
I'm
up
like
with his dad.
Chino. I needed to die.
All right.
But-
So for me, early in my marriage, you know how fucking easy it was for me to sit there and go, "This isn't working. We need to go our separate ways."
Yeah.
You know how many fucking times I sat there and I went, "This isn't worth it."
Yeah. I can believe
Mhm.
that.
Yeah, that thought surfaces
shit,
a
yo,
lot.
and yo,
How long have you been married
giving-
for?
4 years now,
Okay.
going on 5.
All right, congrats.
bless.
Congrats.
Really?
Thank you. But it's been some fucking
That's how long
time.
the wedding was?
So the actual wedding was a year before.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
It
you
was
got-
just because.
Yeah, the pandemic, right.
Correct.
Yeah, the pandemic. I'm thinking about the
Right.
your wedding
excuse
was
me.
fun. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's your story.
But I fucking lost my train of thought. What was it?
My fault.
All right. So
Yeah.
giving up. So we were. It took a lot out of me to just like, and you know what it was like. The only reason my marriage fucking works right now till this day because of my wife.
Mhm.
That's the reason why. Because there's been so many times where I've looked at her and I just went, like, I think we need to, like, get a divorce. I think we need to go. Because it's so fucking easy to give up.
Yeah.
It's so
Absolutely.
easy to just
Absolutely.
be like, nah, I'm done with this shit.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with it no more.
Yeah.
Can't
and
do
then
it.
and
Like
then
this ain't it.
she comes back, and then what it is that she now comes and she's like, no, I don't want to give up. We're not meant to give up. This is why we're in this together.
Yeah.
And she'll bring it back to where, okay, cool. But there's been times where like both of us like explode and we're like, what are we doing? And then like I remember one time, like I even spoke to my wife and I said, sometimes we argue so bad where we take each other out of love and we only look at each other as an enemy. But sometimes we need to bring each other back
Mhm.
to where we once started.
Got to reset.
Yeah,
That's
and
what
we
you
gotta
gotta do.
reset. And you know what? Whatever happened, let it go. It's fine. We're here today, and in the long run, in 10 years from now, this argument's not gonna fucking matter.
Yeah.
You're gonna look back at it and probably just laugh. That's
right,
all it is.
right,
Yeah.
right. Or
know the-
get tight. 'cause
you know the
depending
crazy
on
part
how
about
much
it?
you had to let go.
You know the crazy part about it? I feel like I've always heard this saying like, oh, I feel like it's a 50-50 thing because like I've heard this saying like, yo, you don't know your true partner until y'all live together.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah.
I've
But-
heard that enough times.
Here's the thing about it. I've heard that like mad times. Like, all right, we could live together now. Like me and my girl, we could live together now. Let's say, God forbid- we live together now, obviously. But let's say down the line, it's like, okay, obviously our next step is getting married. Okay, we live together, we're married now. But then down the line, it's like, okay, we're divorced. It's like, you gotta really fight to be now. You really gotta fight to make sure that your relationship stays strong because, and you also gotta communicate because communication is the number one thing that's important in a marriage because if they always say like, yo, if let's say here's an example, right? Let's say if I tell my girl, hey, I'm going to Colombia with the boys, right? Two ways you could interpret that.
Oh boy.
I
I feel like it
boys.
depends on what boy
You
you
can
go with, what friend
communicate
you go
that
with.
all you want.
You could communicate
There's
that.
no way that she's letting you.
Because no.
Yeah.
Because you think
Wow,
about
what's
it.
wrong with Colombia?
Listen, there's a reason.
We're not talking about fucking Colombia and like North or South Carolina, nigga. We're talking about the country, like Cartagena.
Because here's the thing about it.
Medellin.
So here's the thing. Here's somebody used this example, and I heard it the other day. Like, yo, if she says, "Yeah, go ahead, I don't give a fuck," it's because she's already mentally given up. Because she know not everybody's gonna be randomly saying, "Yo, let's just go to Colombia." Oh, you're not going to sightsee.
Yeah.
Women are gonna think, "Oh, you know why you know Colombia. We all know why you're going to Colombia."
Exactly. They already got that awareness already.
They already got
Did
that
it for the
awareness.
French toast.
French toast income. You definitely cheated before.
Yo, chill.
You
yo,
come
chill.
up
You
with
don't know my
dumbass
back.
reasons.
Like,
Yo,
yo,
I go to Colombia, bro. I'm there for the powdered sugar, bro.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm done with some sugar. Nah, but then it's like, if she has mentally given up, that's how you know your marriage is over. If she's letting you hang out late without you communicating with her, like, I don't care, you got home at 5 a.m. If she's letting you just be like, go ahead, do what you want. If she's saying all that, bro, she's mentally giving up. That's why with like when it comes to relationship, like I said,
cheating, man, shit.
you gotta communicate strong, and that's what like I said, we've been together since 2019, and it's 2019 going into the pandemic.
Yeah.
And like me and her, I'm trying my best to know how to communicate because that's one thing back then I did not care about communication.
I hear
And
that.
now that I'm in a relationship where I'm a father, you know, I'm in the step of getting engaged, or I'm engaged already, but I'm in the step of
Yeah.
working towards like my marriage, like
Yeah.
getting towards that wedding. It's like I really got to know how to communicate really strong with her because communication is key. And if you got, like I said, if you ever gave me a speech on your wedding, I was gonna say this. Like I said, communication is key. And like I said, no matter how mad I am at her or she's mad at me, we give each other a kiss goodnight before. Because like I said, you don't know if you're gonna wake up tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I feel like I said, you gotta communicate with your significant other and just be the best you can. Because like I said, if she's mentally giving up, bro, that's how you know your marriage is over. Either she's cheating or she's done.
Yeah.
It's just that feeling of regret. Like, and don't get me wrong, anybody out there could easily relate to the idea of you did everything you could. You said everything you had to say. Communication was done to the best of your ability, but somehow or another, before you even know it, one of the two of you has already walked out of the relationship mentally, physically. It doesn't matter, whatever the case may be. You don't want to find yourself in that state of mind where you start to think, well, goddamn, I don't know when it happened, but she's already gone. You don't want to put yourself in that place of mind because it's so easy to go there and stay there. And believe me, when I say recovery is hard for a lot of people in relationships nowadays, this is the reason why we have things like therapy. Like, because realistically speaking, it's unbelievably hard for a single soul to really try to reconcile with their own feelings in regards to what happened with their relationship, what they could have did better, what was right, what was wrong. You can go down a Christmas list of things. But the bottom line is now they're kind of walking that long, arduous road of trying to figure out what's going to happen next. Does it make sense to go into another relationship? Is the relationship I'm going to have next going to be anything like the one that I had before? Like, the idea of even being in a relationship knowing that it's working out, or even being in an engagement, or even being in a marriage, knowing that you're a part of that right now and you don't want to lose it is what makes it that much harder when you start to find yourself in a place of mind when it feels like you're going to lose it. That's a problem.
You want to know the crazy part about it? Like, I haven't admitted this to her. You know what? She listens to this, if she gets this far, because she probably will.
She
Listen,
said she probably will.
the hardest part right now in our relationship is the fact that me and her only see each other 4 hours a day. Because we both work for the same company, right? Because I got her. She left her job. Now she makes way more money. She got a better.
bless.
Yeah,
God, yo,
bro.
so-
She went from making $17 an hour to making $29 an hour.
God
I-
damn.
I literally,
Holy
bro,
shit.
yo,
That's what's
literally, my wife got a raise at her job too, and I looked at her, I was like, yo, when you win, we win.
But here's the thing about it, like,
Oh, I would have
So-
said, yo, start paying some of these bills.
Word,
Yo, you
know
the breadwinner
I
now.
love you.
We were-
Like,
so
fuck
me and
that
her-
house
yeah.
husband.
So yeah,
Yeah, I'm the trophy.
Yo, just letting you know,
Yo.
I quit
Yeah,
tomorrow.
the guy needs pot roasters ready, babe.
Type shit.
the house clean out. But the test that me and her are facing is that we only see each other 4 hours a day because her work days are my days off and my days off are her work days. And we work every other weekend. So like for people that understand warehouse job that do 12-hour shifts, you work 3 days one day, 4 days one day. So the days she goes to work, I'm home with the baby.
Yeah.
So when she gets home from work at 6 a.m., because we both do overnights. So when she gets home from 6 a.m., I'm up by 6 a.m. I'm watching the baby. I want her to relax.
Yeah.
She wakes up. Okay, let's say she wakes up around 12, 1, 2. The baby's hyper. She wants to spend time with her mom. And I'm like, yo, we only get 4 hours to see each other because by the time you wake up, you got to go back to work at 6.
I promise you, Chino, it's gonna get better.
And that's the thing
This
about
is this is just a rough patch.
and this is what I'm saying is like this is kind of like a true test of our relationships. It's really test us because like we're only seeing each other 4 hours a day. There's people that can't. They're like, oh, I'm only seeing you 4 hours a day. And they probably go seek other attention, and it's like, nah. Then it gets to the point where like, is this relationship even worth being in? Or they start thinking about like doing other like wild shit.
Absolutely.
That's why I say I'm like, for me and her right now, that's kind of like a little rough patch in our relationship because like.
Yeah.
When we try to talk, we only can talk for so long. Like we don't got that much time to really sit down and be like, listen, da da da. Unless like unless we have like the same days off, or like I request off, or she requests a day off, we can spend time together. It's like, you know what I mean?
Yo, but in a way, right? Just hear me out. This is actually, I mean, all in all, it's a true test of your relationship, right? But all in all, yeah, that's fucking great because what happens now is that when you request that day off,
Yeah.
it makes you being with her so much more fucking better.
Bro,
Treat it like a honeymoon.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like
bro.
you're re-experiencing a honeymoon phase, kind of.
it's like because our next day off together, because the company's shutting down, is somewhere next month. Like I think 2 weeks from now, the company like they have like 2 days off where they're gonna shut down, do some maintenance work on that shit. Bro, I'm thinking those 2 days we're gonna.
Another child coming.
Bro, the cruise could have been another child coming.
How many months has it been since the cruise?
June.
One.
One.
The fuck?
And how soon do you find out when you're pregnant?
I don't know.
A
I
month
never
later.
been pregnant, nigga. I don't know.
But listen, no, just no. I said it could have been.
Wearing a Burberry shirt to that baby shower.
Listen,
I'll tell you that.
it could have been. It could have been.
Yeah.
It could have been. But we got the wedding.
Always
We got
and
the wedding next year and all that stuff.
Forever will be.
These are the times we always fall.
Yo, speaking of, because
We don't have to do
since
this.
both of y'all here, well, we could talk about this later. But when y'all want to get fitted, pause on that.
Oh, for the suits?
Yeah,
Whenever.
Well, we can figure that out later.
we can figure that out later.
I'm not even trying to be.
in the tux.
Listen, you saw me in a tux
I'm
for his
sorry.
wedding.
Yo,
Hey.
this man and Chino, it was so the way we had it, I had a little bit more groomsmen than bridesmaids because Ash only knew
this nigga.
thing and
I hate you.
no, what I was gonna say, I was gonna say I held it down. So what we did was we the intro music that we did for walking into the hall is that we acted as Chino and Diamond being me and my wife's security.
Yeah.
And
that's
they walked into our reception as the
flight
security
security.
guards with the background music of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh wow.
Yo, I really think that's cool. Like,
And I
Nah, you should have had an Austin
No, because that
316
was
time. That would have been fired.
out of my whole wedding. That was Diamond's one request. He's like, "Yo, please let us." And I said, "Yo,
Somebody would have got Stone Cold
For my
Stunner that
boy?
day,
Bro,
bro.
nah,
shit.
he would have done that shit.
I would have done, bro.
I was looking at Hey.
Yo, I was looking at the bartender like, yo, you better throw me 2 beer cans. Somebody about to get Stone Cold.
No, it was fun though. It was fun. It was funny because when we were doing the wedding now,
Yeah.
every groomsman had a bridesmaid. And then when Chino and Diamond walked down together, someone yelled, "So progressive."
Yo, hey. You hear the music on right now. I'll fuck you up.
Yo,
I'll fuck you up. Stop playing.
son.
Oh, yo, you know who
Game
it was?
Mates,
It was
the Stone
Jonan.
Cold theme music is crazy.
Johan, it was
I hate him.
so progressive.
He got to walk with a
That was
young
holding
lady.
hands
Fuck
and
him.
shit.
No. It wasn't the accent. This motherfucker.
chill. This is
So,
me.
so real quick.
Yeah.
At this time, I forgot what song Drake had dropped.
I had the heart in my
Where
head.
he,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
He's a little
he had the
Lover
heart
Boy,
in
yeah.
it.
This man did the heart.
Oh, you a wild boy.
Hold
Like,
up.
yo,
Yo, the certified lover boy. I hate
He
this.
did the
nigga.
heart, and I have the photo somewhere on my computer.
Yeah.
I got it right here.
And he's like this, like
Oh,
making the heart
nah.
over it.
Nasty.
I don't got that
Nasty
picture.
nasty
Hold on.
work. Like, that's
Hold on.
crazy.
He went to a wedding like that.
Hold on. Just pass.
Widow's
one.
Peak
That-
and all.
Nah, it wasn't. It
Oh
wasn't.
yeah. This is it. This is perfect.
That's so crazy. Like,
He had a heart. A part of his
Wow.
hairline was a heart. That's crazy.
Wow.
Wow,
That's so
Heartbreak
nasty.
Kid.
Heartbreak
You think
Kid
he
is
saw
crazy.
Michael?
Yeah.
You can get
Careful how you swipe on that
Well,
phone.
nah,
Careful.
Oh no.
Oh, man. Yo.
Yo, cut it off. Yeah.
I don't
That's
think
Nah.
so.
You thought I was gonna throw your phone?
Pass some
I
time,
wouldn't give
pass
a fuck.
the time.
Bro, at that point, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I don't. If this shit cracks, I don't care, bro.
that's true.
Nah,
Listen,
I
I
care.
need a whole new phone.
For
Alright,
real.
yo,
I
Nah,
still
I
got
was
an
on
iPhone
the
11.
cruise and my shit fell out of my pocket.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, but random thought though, like y'all guys ever like, as far as like y'all in a relationship or whatever, you ever thought about like doing couples therapy or have done couples therapy before?
Nah, my wife's too Caribbean for
So
that,
Nigga
nah,
say,
my wife-
nigga say,
No,
about-
we
it's
don't
about her
think
being
it's nah.
I'm gonna be honest.
That don't
with you.
work.
I'm gonna be
back
honest.
into his fault. He keep banging
Yo,
on the damn
I
furnace.
will be honest with you. There was a point that me and her thought about seeing couples therapy because we did have a
Yeah.
little rough patch, and
All right.
you know, I thought about it. We thought about it, but we didn't go through with it. But at the same time, though, I felt like since I can't speak for the like people that do go through couples therapy experience, I feel like since we did thought about it, and you know, could it have helped us out? Who knows? If we would have went through it. But me and her went a different route and just was like, you know what? Let's just talk everything out before we decide to go to that route.
That's really, but that's a really like powerful way to go if you decide therapy, because
Yeah.
it's the thought process of, hey, I'm not agreeing with you and you're not agreeing with me. Let's get an impartial third party and try to figure this out.
Right.
And that's strong. If your first thought goes therapy instead of like going your separate ways, perfect.
Because here's the thing about it. Here's one thing I would say though. One thing that I say that me and her did was basically saying, hey, make a list of things that you think I have improved and make a list of things you think I got to improve.
I'm not mad at that.
No, I'm mad at that.
Sounds like the
That's
48 lo-
PTSD.
Bro, the first thing on the list, my wife's gonna write, you leave your clothes on the fucking floor all the time.
That's the 48 laws of power right there. That's literally what that is.
Nah, so like,
It's like,
yeah,
well, if they're on the floor, I know where they're at.
yeah.
That's a whole
Okay.
jiu-jitsu seal.
The reason
Literally.
the only clothes I leave on the floor is my pants, and the only reason why I keep whatever it is, my wallet, my keys are in there. So I
Yeah.
know the next day I just grab the pants, grab the wallet and keys, and then I throw it in the laundry bag.
Yeah.
And she gets mad because I just,
I mean,
She's
not,
mad at you for having a routine.
yeah,
Not
because it
that-
doesn't work with her.
Yeah.
not that type of like small things, but like I mean like self improvement, like for our relationship, like.
Right.
Make a list of things that you think I need to improve so we can improve the relationship.
Yeah,
And
pros
make,
and cons.
like a pros and cons, yeah, type of
Nah,
situation.
but
And
you
I
know,
feel-
you as a man, if you write down the cons, you know,
Oh yeah,
a
Like,
whole
yo,
argument.
careful.
like your
You-
attitude,
yeah,
like
you
your,
walk on
your,
eggshells
your,
with
your
those
attitude
cons.
out of 10. I'm gonna
what
need
you
to bring
mean you
that
don't
shit.
like my fucking family?
Like,
Sometimes I just don't
Yo,
like the way your
brother,
sister
top of
talks
the
to me.
list.
Yo,
Nah.
nah, that raises
that is one thing I'm so fucking happy for.
yeah.
I have the best fucking in-laws in the world, bro.
Yeah.
You go there immediately. Yo, take him out some food. Make sure he's good. You good? You want anything?
Yeah.
Immediately. Even my mother-in-law.
Yeah.
I go to her house, and if she's like, hey, I cooked. Do you want this? And sometimes I'll come over, and I'm like, I'm not feeling hungry. So I'll just,
Yeah.
I'm all right. In her mind, okay, maybe he doesn't want my food. And then she'll come out again. Do you want me to order something for you? I don't mind.
You know the
Yeah.
crazy
and
part about
that's
it?
fucking great, bro.
I feel like that's such a Caribbean thing because it's like,
Oh, yeah,
nah,
Caribbean
because here's the
shit,
thing about it.
bro.
When Bria's at my crib,
Feed you and hate you.
when my wife is at, I said her whole government name. Don't give a fuck. Anyway,
I know he felt that personally. I'm not gonna hold you. Luck really felt that personally. I don't know why. Like,
nah, but
Hey, will
Food
do.
or whatever.
it'd be like that too because
Maybe poison, maybe not. Chuck.
Try it. Fuck
it'd be like that because
Fuck around to find out.
you can.
Spin the wheel.
Yes.
Nah, but it'd be like that because when my wife is at either my mom's, my dad's, or when we go to my grandma's, like, yo, they
Yeah.
try to feed her, like, yo, do you want this? Do you want this? Do you want this? And they'd be like, her out of respect should be like, yeah, sometimes, but I'd be something like, yo, if you don't want to eat, you don't have to eat what they
Yeah.
give you. It's like, And it's vice versa. What I mean, well, when I go to her mom's crib, it'd be the same way. But at the same time, it's like,
Like mac and cheese.
yo, mac and cheese, collard greens. Yo,
That
I'm
do
not even
sound
going.
kinda
I'm not even
bomb.
gonna lie to you, bro. Her mom's candy yams when it comes to Thanksgiving, I'd be like, yo, I'd be fucking tearing up the whole pot.
Nigga want some of my mama's yams.
I knew it. I knew someone was going to go there, and I was waiting for Diamond.
listen,
I didn't think Ish was
listen.
going to
Yo, what's good with you?
Here's another thing. Here's another
Respectfully,
thing.
man.
Here's another thing. And your chicken tender's gonna put you onto this. Her mom's her mom's banana pudding. Yo, she makes that my girl's mom, her mom banana pudding.
Yeah.
Bro, she makes that shit fresh.
She did ask for that, like when we was on the cruise and shit.
Thank you. You see? Yo,
Shit is that good? Like,
bro, is that good?
god damn.
I wanna try
I'm not
that
even a
one.
fan, but
Yeah, gotta get a bowl, yo.
Listen,
I don't care about dietary restrictions. Put it on the plate now.
Yeah.
listen. If you,
Aren't you vegan? I didn't ask you that.
I'll walk with my insulin.
you know what the crazy part about it? Yo, before we even got on the cruise, bro, when we was on the drive down from Connecticut, she was like, yo, this man gonna be eating salad on the boat. I'm like, I don't know. You gotta talk to him about
Oh
that.
man, hold on, time out.
Yo, we
was on the cruise eating like a rabbit.
Yo, on some real shit though. On some real shit. That's one thing with Diamond.
My nigga Peter Rabbit.
That was out of pocket.
sorry, I wasn't trying to laugh.
It's always one person in the group that
was
doesn't have any couth.
That was out
I
of, yo, that
understand.
was funny as fuck though.
I'm sorry.
Yo, one thing with D though, yo, he'll throw down. If given the chance.
Yeah.
Listen, first of all, I'm not just restricting myself to fucking vegetables and salad.
Nothing wrong with that.
But there's no protein in that,
Healthy
especially
life,
as
happy
especially
life.
as someone who was like going to the gym and shit at that
Yeah.
time. Like, yo, you need protein.
Yeah.
I didn't
Like, yo,
realize
it's
how
none of
much
that
more
fucking
protein I
need your
needed
meats.
when I started going to the
That's
gym.
not what I said.
Hey, yo.
Yo, come
Pause,
on,
I'm sorry.
pause. Come on, Chuck.
You know
Come
what's
on,
funny?
Killer.
We
Hey,
we
Killer,
all
come
had a
on, Killer.
mutual friend, and she was vegan.
Yeah.
And it was funny because we would
Oh, yeah,
sit
shouts to
there.
her.
Huh?
Shouts to her.
I don't know because what I'm about to say is crazy. So I was going to shout
Did I
her
know
out.
her?
Yeah, you definitely know her.
Oh, I had to think for a second. I'm like, do I know her? I know he's talking about.
All right, cool.
Lock and
So
load.
yo, it was crazy because one night we had a party, and she came through, and we was all and even like the next morning because we crashed there.
Yeah.
And the next morning we talking to her about like being vegan and eating meat, and I'm like, and you know what's funny though, right? She's polyamorous, right?
That's nothing to do with
That's
the
a
story.
that's a fucking yikes, but
Yeah, no. Yeah, because she won't eat meat, but she'll take it.
I beg your pardon.
Wait, hold up.
beg your pardon?
Right?
Yo, that was beyond out of pocket.
Yo.
The pocket is here, you outside of the room. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, but am I wrong?
I don't know.
Don't do that. You know I'm wrong. I'm not wrong.
She in a whole relationship.
So?
You're looking it up?
Having
What that gotta
multiple
do with
intimate
me?
relationships, whether sexual or just romantic.
You didn't know
Yo,
polyamorous?
you-
Nah, I just wanted a clear definition.
all
I
right,
wanted
no
a clear
problem. No.
definition. So
Polyamorous?
I wanted a vision. I wanted a vision.
You want
multiple partners.
I'll explain it. You fuck everyone else.
Yeah.
Shit.
I walk around the club, fuck everybody.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We ain't been polyamorous
Oh,
since
she was free as a bird.
Yeah. God forbid she said a piece of me made her feel good.
God. Yo, shout outs to you. Yo, it's all love,
Yo,
light.
son.
It's all love, light, and respect over here. I don't know what he's on.
Like, yo, like, that's not the shmeat she was asking for.
Yeah.
It could have been.
Again, it's
I was
all
like,
love, light, and respect.
Oh, but you would put that in your mouth? Okay.
Yo, you forgot. You have to like go outside.
She probably
Yo.
thought it was,
What if she see you, nigga?
She probably thought it was a carrot.
Well, I'm married.
That
bro.
too.
You think I go out?
Yo,
I'm married. I don't leave my house for
Yo,
shit now.
Real quick, my parents ask about you all the time and shit. Yo, how's Lucky and
Mine
Chino?
too. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, Chino's good. You know what I'm saying? He's taking care of the baby. You know, him and his girl just got engaged. How's Lucky? He's in hell.
Nigga say he's
To
in
put it
hell.
simply,
He's on
I ain't gonna
lockdown.
Put that on him.
He's on
Damn,
lockdown,
son.
23 hours.
Nah.
It's not even just on him, it's on his girl too.
Bro, you gotta
like-
Yo,
understand.
honest to God though, being married is lit because you be just be like, you know, I'm just stay fuck home. The fuck,
That's a
Yeah.
fact.
That
the fuck
is.
I'm gonna do
Yeah,
out,
this
bro?
is
I mean, that does sound
I
nice.
could go
I'll be
out and like,
honest.
Spend
Yeah.
what? Spend
Yeah,
money?
Spend
Yeah.
money. People get
Meanwhile-
shot outside. Sometimes you don't
Bro,
need that.
yeah.
especially
Meanwhile,
for
I
summer.
got someone at home already.
Yeah.
Listen.
Oh shit.
Listen, I'm the
Staying
same way,
right
bro.
now.
I'm a dad, and I'm like, yo, bro, what am I gonna do outside? Like, besides coming to see y'all, what else am I gonna do outside?
Exactly.
There's
Like,
nothing to do.
Like, yo, I could just spend this quality time with my daughter, bro. That's
Yeah.
his whole thought process.
Exactly. My little tanker butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Type
All right,
shit.
now, real question here.
Yeah.
Because we're already locked down. So for y'all,
He's technically locked down.
No, I'm not.
He's in love.
No, I'm not.
He just
We're
waiting
not
for the
gonna do
court
this again.
date.
We're not
Like,
gonna.
you know when you know your man's about to go to jail and shit, like she just chilling, he's free or whatever.
don't
till
worry,
time,
bro.
Like,
I'll put money on your books.
Yo.
Don't worry
I gotta
about
turn
it.
myself in.
yeah, nigga, he gonna have
Bro.
the farewell dinner. Like, you know, I love you.
I'll show you. I'll show you around. I'll show you around county. Don't worry about it.
I'm not going to Connecticut. I don't care. I'm not going to Connecticut. If I go to Connecticut, it's to visit. I'm not staying.
I'll show you around. Don't worry.
Yeah, she
about
live
it.
in New York. Fuck that. We
Unless she
moving
bring
to
her
Long
grandma.
Island or some shit.
Nah, what was
Unless
your
you gonna take
question,
care of
though?
her grandma, bro.
So the question is for y'all.
Yeah.
With it being obviously there, we all have the common red flags of like what a woman does.
Yeah.
How far in like okay, I don't know how to phrase it. Fuck. It's essentially religion. Like, would you date someone who's religiously invested in a religion that you're not a part of?
It depends.
Interesting
Because we've talked about religion
If
before.
she hits me with the like, yo, I gotta convert to that respectfully, like,
Nah.
Nah.
With all due respect, that's not even a knock on her religion. It's just like,
Hey, listen,
I don't want to like live a lie. Like, yeah, I love you, like you, etc. I want to get to take it further, but it's like, I feel like nah.
Cause here's the thing, but I feel like
I'm not a religious person at that, so it's like that's
Me
all
neither,
I'm
but I
top
feel like
of
this
that.
is the number one thing. If you let's say you talking to somebody that believes in a different religion than you do,
Yeah.
and you don't address that in the beginning, how's that gonna work out? Then don't
Right,
expect that down the line for me to convert, because here's the number one thing.
Like, if you wanna
Although
go to church, you go to church.
although
I'm cool with that.
they say,
Yeah.
listen,
My
to me at the end of the
grandparents did that
day,
shit.
Catholic
to
and
church
Christianity,
afterwards.
they're both the same thing. They're just different. They're just different little tweaks in it.
Mhm.
But I told them, like, yo, listen, let's say, for example, if I was in a different religion, let's say if she was a different religion, she liked me, and we still love each other, I'm like, yo, what the number one thing would be, like, okay, what religion are we going to raise our daughter on? At the end of the day, and we've had that discussion.
and that can
That can make or
turn
break,
very
kinda.
And that, we've had that discussion because, like I said, I'm Catholic, she's Christian, and I'm like, yo, what religion? She's like, as long as she believes in God, I don't care. As long as she knows there's a God out there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I feel like,
Respectfully,
but I
yeah.
feel like respect. But I feel like that's the number one thing. Let's say if you're gonna date somebody from an outside religion, that's the number one thing you really got to discuss on. Are you really heavily invested in religion, or are you not? Because if we end up being together, either you're gonna convert. Like when it comes to that conversion stuff, it's like you know, what if I don't want to convert? Now we got this far in the
it's a
relationship.
stalemate.
It's a stalemate. So like, what was the point of us being together if you didn't bring that? If you didn't address that in the beginning of the relationship? That's why like, you know, back
You're
then.
gonna have a whole picture of white Jesus in the crib. Like,
White Jesus.
White Jesus?
Yo, nah,
white
but
Jesus.
that's what like I say, me personally, when it came to
I thought I was God.
when I came to my dating life, I never really cared about religion. I never really cared where you
Yeah.
from. I always just based anything based off of vibe. And if we
Yeah.
connect, we connect. That's what I'm like. That's what I'm saying. For anybody that's in that dating scene, you know, and religion is not important, you know, it's not. But if it is
Vocalize
important,
that though.
but if it is important, vocalize that in the beginning of the relationship. Don't go, you know, matching up
it.
with someone and be like, hey, listen, I'm Christian, I'm Muslim. You know, okay, what religion are we gonna follow here?
Yeah.
Yep.
The biggest thing for me, and I could be 100% wrong with this. People out there in the world will probably agree or disagree, but it's kind of weird because you in the dating pool right now,
Mm-hmm.
and you can even go as far as say that we actually have like apps that people use, like Muslim apps, whatever the case may be. we have these things out there that actually.
Muslim
We actually have these things because prior to having these applications and whatnot that actually kind of separates the individuals that are looking for a certain type of relationship within their own culture, their own race, whatever the case may be, it was really just a matter of rolling dice.
Yeah.
You ran into somebody, you spoke to them, and then if you were fortunate enough to learn about their investment in religion at the time of your meeting, then it just like you said, it was simply just a matter of, hey, listen, I got to choose on whether or not I actually want to make that commitment to actually join their religion, to really take it to the next step, to eventually see marriage or whatever the case may be, depending on how that works with each religion. But in other cases, you unfortunately find yourself in positions where as much as you might actually love this woman and or man in question, you now have to decide on whether or not, I'm not really much of a religion guy. No disrespect to you, your family, and everything that you follow. But if this is gonna work, you gotta actually step out of your comfort zone. You gotta step out of your religion. There has to be some kind of like
common ground, like, some
common ground here,
understanding.
because a lot of people really do seem to have different viewpoints on how they feel about religion. Because if we're gonna be realistic here, and I know a lot of people out there don't like this, depending on what religion you follow, sometimes you're not even allowed to have sex. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not saying that that's like the factor that actually helps keep a relationship together.
You can't even get a hand job. Like,
But listen, sometimes you need that. Like,
Nah.
Yo,
once in a
that's
blue moon, you
crazy.
kind of need that. And if you can't even have that due to your
Yeah.
religion,
I mean-
what happens to the relationship then?
yeah, I would feel kinda
Basic
guilty
levels of
being handy
intimacy
after
is all well
the
and
whole
nice,
process.
but that can only hold a relationship so far. Again, this is to say that intimacy or deep intimacy is
Yeah.
pretty much the thing, the make and break of a prospering relationship somewhere 5-10 years down the line. But once in a while, you're gonna have an urge. And if religion stops that, what happens to the relationship? These are all questions that you kind of have to ask. It's the reason why, like you said, at the start of actually communicating with your partner, you have to ask the $1 million question. And I'm pretty sure everybody knows this. What's religion to you?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, listen.
Crazy.
Hey, that too. Listen, sometimes you gotta
That's
slide that
That's
in
why
there.
no
Like,
funny shit. There
wild.
used to be a saying or whatever. I don't know how true it is. They used to say like a lot of girls like growing up, like when they were religious or whatever, like they would try to like quote unquote like refrain from having sex, but like some of them
Yeah.
would do the whole like go straight to the anal type shit. Like,
which
they-
is wild, by the
yeah,
way.
like
But
just so no one would
Or
find
stuff
out
is
type
crazy.
shit.
Or
Like,
that Mormon docking.
Mormon
Wait,
docking
wait,
is
what?
You ever heard
What?
of docking? Docking is
What you
like
said, Chuck?
It's like
Hey,
a
Chuck, look that up, Chuck. Nah, I want you to take your phone out and just look that up for Urban Dictionary, because you clearly don't know what it is.
Well, give us your definition of docking.
Yeah,
Cause no, this is what I've heard, that these people in Utah and Mormons, like he'll put it in her, but he won't move, and that's considered docking. It's the most out of pocket shit I've ever heard.
I hate
getting
that.
hard and doing nothing with it.
Yo. That's like going to a house party. You just standing on the porch. You don't ring the doorbell. Like, you just like,
Hello, party is jumping. They going crazy
Nah,
inside.
Yo.
You in the living room at that party. You just
Yeah.
standing there.
that's jokes. Nah.
So this is the party, huh? Wow,
Mm.
nice.
Nice. This is what I've been missing out? Okay, cool.
Nah, because you just got it in her now. Like, what do you do now? Like, you just have like regular convo.
Oh,
like,
nah,
yo, you
I'm
turn the
good
stove
off
off. Like, the fuck?
Like, what are we having for dinner tomorrow?
Yeah.
That chicken
that's
pot pie was really good.
Yo, tomorrow I might make shrimp. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
All right, so question, well, a semi-wild kind of question or whatever. Like, okay, y'all both happily married, happily engaged or whatever. Could you see yourself anywhere, like, in the near future, like, if you was to get a hall pass, would you take it?
Nah.
Yo, you know what's the crazy part about it? They asked that question on the cruise, and they were like, "You had to force people, bro." In my head, I'm like, "Listen, I gotta go home. I gotta make it back to my bed. I'm not singing that whole pass."
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm
They was
good.
playing that game on a cruise.
Yo.
That shit was crazy.
all right, so
Yo.
First of all,
hold on. For people that have never been cruising, there's this. It's called the Love and Blind Show. For people that have cruised, you know, obviously they know what that means. They people that have cruised, you know. But for people that don't know, it's like a Love and Blind Show where they get these couples and they get a newly couple. They get a newly couple, midway couple that's been like 10 or 15 years or 20, whatever. And then they get like a couple that's like been married for 25 plus years.
yeah.
Yo, that night was wild, bro.
The couple that was together for like 10, 15 years type shit.
The two gay dudes.
Hey, it was
Yeah,
two.
you
It
tell me
was
about
two.
the gay blind dude.
It was two gay niggas. One
They
of them
were
was
both
blind.
blind. Nah, they were both blind.
Wait, actually, like phically blind? Like they couldn't see?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, I ain't know that.
But-
Bro,
I can't see you. Me
Don't do
either.
that. Don't do that to legends.
Yo,
alright?
chill,
Don't do
chill. These are jokes. These are jokes.
that. Nah, here's the thing though. They asked that question if it was legal to have like another partner, who would you pick? And
They
yeah,
both
the
are
first
something-
blind dude, like it was obvious he was blind, and he was like, "Yo, I'd take Cedric." this guy named Cedric that they both know because that's their friend and all that.
Yeah.
They got to the next dude. Yo, who'd you take? I'd take Cedric too.
I beg your pardon?
Cedric is just the man. Cedric is the guy.
Niggas
Oh,
just
shit.
top tier side dude.
But the crazy part about it, they admit they both had fucked them already.
Yeah.
Yo.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Cedric ran a reverse train on him.
That's a wild plot twist.
Bro, if you would have came on the cruise with us, bro, you would have fun.
Yeah, we gonna talk about that like later on the cruise and shit. I hate both of y'all.
Both
Yeah,
of us?
we
I
definitely
hate-
gotta
I
talk
hate-
about
I
Awesome.
hate everyone.
On some real shit though, I love cruises because I have this thing where I don't know, it's probably sleep apnea, it's fat people problems. I always wake up in the morning around 3 in the morning, 3:30, the witching hour. And yo, in that cruise, I fucking loved it because we had the balcony.
Yeah.
And I just sit on. I literally just stare into the black ocean.
Oh, it's
And I
pitch
just-
black.
and-
That's a fact.
That sounds beautiful.
And it was my wife is like it's terrifying for some people. Fucking love it.
That
I mean-
sound and like the sight of just nothingness, like yo, this is soothing.
Oh my
Just
god.
calming as hell.
Tranquil. That's
Yeah.
You got to see the sunrise
So you
too.
had the Aladdin.
Oh
Jasmine
yeah.
moment?
Oh,
The
the
sunrise. Yeah, the sunrise when you like sitting on that little chair.
Niggas didn't even hear me. Relax. Like,
I know. Relax.
nah, I said he had an Aladdin and Jasmine moment. Like over, I can show you the world.
Yo, hold on. I got a question. Did you go to the balcony? And you did like little Titanic scene?
Well, we can save that for the next episode.
Yo, for the next, yeah,
Patreon.
type shit.
yo,
I got a Patreon now.
Hey,
That's
yo, nigga, that's when I'm definitely going crazy. That's what I'm definitely, yo.
You have a Patreon, yo, bro. We gonna do that, yo. That shit.
Yo.
I'll be here every
Nah.
other weekend. Like, yo, bro.
oh
I even bring the baby with me.
yeah.
Baby, I'll just give her an iPad. She'll be chilling.
You gonna interview I?
Yo, listen.
Just interview.
I just gonna be like,
Yeah.
she'd be like, you know, look, Dada, fist bump. She start fist bumping everybody. That's her way of saying hi now. She won't say hi to you, but she'll give you a fist bump, and that's her.
You know what? But I'm alright with
That's
that.
a
That's
cool,
fire.
That's the coolest
Yeah.
child in the room. Fist bump. Yeah, what's going on, bro?
I'll be like, baby, fist bump.
Yeah.
Boom. She gets mad happy.
Well, folks, it's about that time again. You know, a little corny phrase here and there, whatever for y'all. So, you know, numbers, what men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Haters, they hate. Losers, they lose. But love always wins. Love Wins podcast. Thank you for coming. Pause.
Pause.
Cool.